So I'm gonna explain to you guys, basically the breath of God's breath of life. So this is how it works. Okay, this is heaven, right? Above here. This is the third realm, Earth. This is where we live, the third realm. Okay, so God's breath of life. Every time He breathes out, it creates these particles, right? These spirit particles. Okay, those spirit particles become part of little living molecules. Okay, and then those become plant life, like trees and stuff. And then those get eaten by animals. Let's say you have like, some kind of animal, right? Sorry, my handwriting is bad. So let's say this is like an elephant or whatever, or a rhino. So they eat this, this eats this, and this eats this, and then after that you have human, right? Okay, so on the way here, remember I told you the earth is a physical representation of heaven. So this is only the third realm. This is the fourth realm. The fourth realm is just the beginning of heaven, and it goes back to two-dimensional is paper, things you draw on paper, and one is thought. And below that is negatives and hell realms. So let's go back up here for a second. So a molecule spiritually becomes physical atoms, and then when it dies, comes back up, becomes molecules, and then when that dies, however it dies, every time it dies, it comes back up, and then so on and so forth. So when the animal dies, so each one is serving the other one. Everything is serving. To serve is to love. So we have to serve and help the animals. The animals eat the plants and everything. We poop out stuff that helps the molecules, and it creates new life for the bugs. And it's a huge circle of life. That's what it's called, the circle of life. And this process never ends, but we're just on this level, okay? And we came actually from thought, and our thoughts are actually alive as well. It's hard for people to imagine that. But our thoughts, they're on the first dimension. So we can't see them, but we know that we can think of them. So, animals have thoughts too, more basic thoughts, and the thoughts become more basic as you go down. Till like, I just want to live. I want to exist. And then it's like, oh, I want to eat other things and survive. And then, so on and so forth. Survival, and then survival, and then until you start learning more things, qualities that I've been talking about more of the videos. So when you die on earth as a human, you come back as an angel. It's higher than human. So human higher than animal, animal higher than plant life. Higher than. There's so many different forms of life too. Because like, let's say you say animal, you could be talking about so many different kinds of animals, water. You get the picture, right? And bugs are like actually after molecules, or somewhere in between plants and molecules. It just keeps going. There's all kind of different things, and based off of thought. We come down and you say, where does thought come from? That's how you get the lower levels of thought. So let's say you have fear. Fear is not knowing. So not knowing creates fear, and vice versa. Everything is vice versa. Helps each other out. One thought helps another thought build faith. Let me give you an example. So let's say you fear of, whatever it may be. And you find out it's nothing bad at all, and now you know. So now that you know, your faith is way stronger. What you know, and what you know is what you believe. It keeps going. everything is going. But I'm just explaining to you. So God's breath starts from here, and it's just a never-ending cycle of life. Okay, guys, like, subscribe, and share my channel. Peace out.